What's going on? What's up? What is happening? Friends and family and friends, welcome to this week's episode of Grover Takeover. I am MT Aunt Grover. You know I am the Grover. Before I get started, please remember that I need for you to like, for you to comment, for you to share, and for you to subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, reach down and click that notification bell so that you can be notified of all available content. I'm about to jump right in this week because I have a lot to talk about. I've got to start out with a little bit different this week. I'm going to start off with a story time because that's not something I normally do. I'm going to get to the regular part of the show in just a minute, but I got to tell this story. You guys love me to tell stories. I'm going to tell you one on camera today. So today I had to go and pay a visit to my hematologist. A hematologist is a bone marrow doctor or a blood doctor. You know, if for those of you that don't know all of the proper terms for doctors, sometimes you just call them the doctor and you go and see him and let him poke and prod at you. But either way, I went to my hematologist and I have a new hematologist. My old one has retired and my new hematologist is a gay white dude named Dillon. His name is Dillon. Let me tell you exactly how this played out. Follow me here. You know how normally when you go to the doctor, you have to sit in the room and wait for 3 hours and 37 minutes before the doctor ever comes in after the nurse gets done poking at you and asking you questions. They open the door and Dr. Dillon is sitting on the chair, the black stool, silver legs, like all doctors that swivels around, perched and ready. I can't say sitting because he wasn't sitting, he was perched. His legs were crossed, but it was not like a normal cross. The leg was over the leg. I wish you could see my legs. The leg was over the leg, but this leg over the leg was wrapped back around that leg and the foot was hooked around on that. It looked like when a tree goes around another tree. Either way, Dr. Dillon introduces himself, and this is exactly what I heard when the nurse opened the door and escorted me in. Oh my God. It is so nice to meet you. My name is Dillon Whitworth. I go by Dr. Dillon. Let's not be too formal. I am so glad you're here. I am going to be your new primary here. We're going to make sure we get this bone marrow going and in order. Nice to meet you, Dr. Dillon. I sit down, take off my jacket, get my stuff done. I'm about to skip now, because I got to get to the good part. He asked me all the questions. I answered them back. We get to the part where Dr. Dillon says to me, Mr. Grover, do you have your vaccine cards with you? And I said, yes, of course. I hand them to him. He looks at me, he's like, oh my God. Look at how this worked out. Today is your vaccine anniversary. You were literally vaccinated for the first time on this date last year. Look at how that worked out. So when have you had your booster? Well, Dr. Dillon, I was kind of on the fence. Well, get off of it. Excuse me? Get off the fence. You see, we can let these other idiots out there play around with this thing. But when we have any form of an autoimmune disorder, i.e. you with the bone marrow, we have to take care of ourselves. You don't want to die, do you? This is me. Nope. Dr. Dillon then proceeds. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. So, I'm reaching up. And I'm getting the Moderna. What the hell just happened? What just happened? Dr. Dillon, I have to take 2 more shots today. Oh, I know. This is what we will do. We'll wait and we'll do them all, right? When you're getting ready to get your blood drawn. They're going to be like, stick, boop. I've never been told by a doctor that I was about to get stick, booped before. Either way, if I seem like my energy is a little bit low this evening, it is because I'm so full of formulas that they're probably seeping out of my eyeballs. I know my eyes look a little glossy. Now I'm about to skirt. I just thought you guys would enjoy that story. Let me move right on to the somber note. My somber note this week is about Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Hawkins. He was killed early Saturday morning after he was hit by a dump truck near Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He was 24, third string quarterback for the Steelers since last year. They are trying to figure out what happened because Haskins, who would have turned 25 on May 3rd. He was only 24. He was trying to cross an interstate on foot in Broward County in Florida when he was struck by the dump truck. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, he was pronounced dead at the scene. This is 1 month after re-signing with the Steelers. Tragic, so young. I'm very interested for when they figure out why he was trying to cross the street, an interstate, on foot. I don't know what could have happened there. They were in Florida for training camp. He leaves behind a wife. They didn't have any children yet. It's so amazing to me when these really, really young people like this are already married. What the heck are you doing with your life? That's neither here nor there. And his parents to mourn his death. This is terrible. Bright, budding career. You know, his dream was to become a quarterback, and he did. He was looking to become a starter, in the league, and felt like he really could. I'm skirting really quick because I have another comedian, Gilbert Gottfried, also passed away at age 67. He's known for his iconic shrill voice and clever yet crude comedy style. Gottfried had remarried a younger wife, Dara, and they had 2 young children, ages 14 and 12. The Saturday Night Live alum, had a long, extensive career in comedy. Gottfried was known for really having some raunchy comedy back in the day. Like, he was never afraid to go there, but it was that iconic voice that catapulted his career. I feel like sad that I had to do 2 on a somber note this week. So I'm going to skirt quickly away from that because that's a lot. The Academy has released a statement, and Will Smith will be banned from attending any Academy Award events, any Academy events for the next 10 years. Now, this man can still be nominated. He can still win the award. He can still go to the after party. He just cannot attend any of the ceremonies. I don't know who they think wants to sit through those 4-hour ceremonies. The people are always in the bathroom having to pee. It's always because and late to come get their awards. Like, I feel like more people are talking about this seemingly toxic relationship with his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada doesn't love that man. She doesn't love him. She tolerates him. She even stepped out the other night without him, attending the opening of Shonda Rhimes' new performing arts school that will house Debbie Allen's new dance academy. It's a whole situation going on over there. Just black women just doing it, dipping and doing it. Nothing wrong with that. It's exciting and great. But Jada, it has been said. Now, they said that after he went up there and did the slap, heard around the world, that Jada said that she wished that he had not slapped Chris Rock, even though he was in defense of her. It has come out that she did not say that from an inside source, somebody close to the family, somebody that knows them, somebody that knows what really happened. I don't know. I feel like she said it. She said it because she does everything she can to demasculate this man. Is that the word? Demasculate? She seems to literally never have any real joy when she's with him. I don't know what she has on him, but I'm going to tell you this. If I were Jada Pinkett Smith, I wouldn't care what Will Smith did or what I had on him or where he wanted to go. I wouldn't divorce him either. They're not rich off of Jada's movie roles. They're rich because Will Smith is the one that is the moneymaker, the breadwinner in the house. So I wouldn't leave either. You go to your wing of the house. I'll stay on my wing. We just gonna be miserable and unhappy and rich until we die. I'm going shopping. About to skirt. People have been having so much to say about that. I don't feel like I need to spend very much time on it. Whatever, it is what it is. I'm gonna do what it do. The Weeknd will now be the headliner for Coachella after he was replacing the name of whom will not be spoken, because now I said I was not going to talk about Kim Kardashian's ex-husband anymore for a few weeks, and I'm not. But Kim Kardashian's ex-husband, the name of whom will not be spoken, dropped out as the headliner of Coachella literally weeks before the event. The reason why I'm telling this story is because when Kanye dropped out, he had been offered $8.5 million to headline Coachella. And once he dropped out, he left that $8.5 million, as they say, on the table. So then when they went to the weekend, and I feel like this is probably a lot because of his very, very, very successful Super Bowl performance. You know, people kind of got to know him. A lot of people that didn't know who he was learned. He entertained. They figured he was a great replacement. They tried to offer him $4 million, less than half of what they were offering Kanye West, and The Weeknd said no. He said no. If you want The Weeknd to take you through this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, then you are going to have to give me the same $8.5 million that you were offering to him. What does he look? I mean, what does he look like? You want him to jump in, throw together a show at the last minute, and then perform it because you decided that this dummy should be up there. You knew he didn't have good sense when you put him up there and said he was going to be the headliner. And then gets up there and try to offer that man half. Because what they really tried to do, they thought they were slick. They tried to offer him $4 million. $4 million, he said he wanted $8 million, and the other $500,000 could go towards the production cost for the show because it is so expensive to do. You guys saw what Beyonce did. See, that's the thing. Coachella's been going on forever. People are only really now starting to really want to see it visually ever since Beyonce did her thing. And people are like, oh, this is what they do at Coachella? Well, then, yeah, I want to be a part too. But yeah, I feel like The Weeknd was right. You know, I would have stood my ground. I would have planted my feet. I'm not about to come around and be Captain Save a Hoe to you while you sit over here and try to give this man $8.5 million and you think I'm only worth $4. I bet you I'm worth $8 today when you need somebody to step in and take his place. Who are you going to get? I don't know who they're going to get, but I know what you just got. You just got the best 13 minutes of your life. I do hope that you have enjoyed this week's episode of Grover Takeover. Now, before I go, remember that I need for you to like, comment, share, subscribe, notify, tell your mama, tell your friends. Subscribe to your grandmother's on your grandmother's YouTube channel, to my YouTube page, or either follow or friend me on Facebook. Either way, that's how you get this. That's how you get it right there. Now, I love you. You know that I love you. I want you to have a good day, to have a good night, and to have a good life, and to tune in for the next week's episode of Grover Takeover. We're still taking over. It ain't changing. Nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is the color of these lights that I can't ever get right every week. Why? Because I need a team. I need some people. Somebody needs to be around here changing these lights and turning the fan on and doing all this other stuff that keeps me